And then here are some shots from the classes. So this was Carrie. Carrie talked about cookies, but what was her presentation? I'll have to come back to it and think about it. Sharon and Brian. There's Sharon. I love that picture there. I think that's Brian as well in the picture, in the slide. Laughter is the best medicine. And then my favorite presentation was I Am Leader, and the question that the thing that hit me the hardest is his point about I'm a question ask. So leaders lead by asking questions, and so I really appreciated that because I don't do that. I tend to give the answer, but basically you can lead a person by asking them questions and encouraging them to reach their own conclusions. And I thought that was an excellent point. And then this talks about when you get a lead, and because we are in a sales business, I know it sometimes doesn't show, but we are selling with such a passion. Carrie does those bagpipes, which was really cool. That's her and her brother. And these are some key points from the I Am Leader presentation. And then here is the I Am Creative section, and I don't know if you can see that. I kind of should bring out the real big pictures, but this is everything we got for free. And I love that bag. I'm wearing it every day. I'm kind of geeky. I'm just in love with that bag. It's all cloth and it's really bright and I love it, especially with black. Anyway, we got all these free stamps and a notebook to take notes. And there is Dale. Dale is the Canadian manager, and he was hilarious. He was a really good dancer. Here's the wizard. So a lot of these classes had costumes, and there's our make and takes in these photos. The make and takes came in these really beautiful bags. Each make and take had a self-designed bag. It was really cool for the I Am convention. It's just a brown paper bag, but it was designed for the stamp set. And really nice. I mean, I was just having a ball. Then this section is like what we did, and you can write your notes. These are the demos. I went to all the demos, and I recorded a couple. I think I posted one of them. And then what made us laugh, there's the fortune teller kind of telling where the next incentive trip will be, which I'm not going to tell you. And there's some ideas on how to give private classes and how to do better with your private classes. And then there's my favorite memory, which is Brian Pilling's presentation on the baby bear approach. I could talk for an hour about that. Really cute. And then I just took a page and kind of put some of my favorite projects out. This was actually a swap that I loved by Cheryl. I can't remember her last name. And then this was a case project. So I decided, this page I designed, but this page, because this project was where she, you know, when you had a bottle with stuff in it for baby, and then there was this 3x3 card or something like 3x3, but when you opened it, it got longer, but it was a baby bottle short. And so I love that project so much, and that I decided to keep it in my book to case. Here's a picture of the factory where they make the stamps. That was day one. You got to tour the whole factory. This was the flyer for the convention. And here's the main stamp. And I've actually used this stamp in a card recently. I added it to a birthday card. Very rare stamp. I don't think you can buy it. It came from the convention. And there you go. Beautiful. It does have a little branding from My Digital Studio, which is fine. I did a great job of printing this book. So I wanted to share that with you. Then I want to share also another kind of trip album with you. Let me just zoom in. This was our craft retreat. So we decided to do a little retreat and go to Posbo for just crafting. So I made this little book as a memory of that. And I used the, just turn it this way. I have it taped in there, but the largest die in there is the book itself. And then I just did a few little folding techniques to show some of the pictures. So we did a lot of stuff. We did sewing, and we did quilting. We made pot holders. We a lot of the blank pages are going to be journaling. So here's a bag that Irene made, and here's Irene in her bag. I love that bag. I was so jealous of that bag. And then this is going to be journaling, and then this is a little skirt that Laura made. Really cute. We also went kayaking, so there are a lot of pictures of that because that's me in the kayak. It was really, the kayaking was super fun. It was something that I want to do more and more and more. It's one of those active sports that I could really get into, keep myself slim and trim. I love it. You know, I'm trying to get in the habit of getting out of the house more often and just doing more with my body. And so since I really love kayaking, there's me in the middle, I really fell in love with that as a sport. And so there's us eating. We had a whole buffet where everybody kind of made something. There's me at the end there. And then we cooked. And I'm just going to do this quickly because I'm out of time, really. And then there's the view from the water. There's a shot of going under this little boardwalk. And that's what we did. We did friends, cards, quilts, sewing, cooking, walks, naps, and there was a whole bunch of snores at night. And that was my little book. Now I'm going to make a Stampin' Up version of this book using the same die. And let me just give you a sneak peek of that. Here's one of the pages. And I'm using our new designer series paper from the Christmas catalog. And I'm actually using the larger die for the outside and the next size die for the inside. And so this book will have pictures. I'm also using the new Framewidths die with this stamp set to add embellishments. And what's really cool is they come with the die to cut it out as well. And you can stack these to give them dimension if you want. And so that'll be the little decor that'll be on the side of where the picture is to kind of hang over the picture. This is a small book, so I don't want to put a lot of embellishments. But I think these little framelit dies would be perfect for a little touch of class. So I hope you like my scrapbook projects and ideas. I will post the finished Christmas scrapbook as soon as I find out. You know, after it's going to be submitted for the artisan thing that we do in Stampin' Up. So I have to wait a little bit of time, but you'll see it soon. All right, you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.